Okay, well I thought I'd do a slightly better quality video. The lighting in the car was pretty crap, and I'll do a slightly more useful video for anyone wanting to try this. When you get out of the car, it'll have these great honking great side brackets on it. They just unscrew. The lid also unscrews, and then you're faced with this top plate, and this is a guide plate for the rails that allow the CD to go in. There's slots there where the gates you push apart latch into there. So once this is taken off, there's a spring that hooks on there. Once that's taken off, you won't be able to insert a CD to test it without putting this back on. It just jams. The front cover pops off with the clips around the edge, and the two screws that hold it, hold this whole CD player tray in, I've removed. So the whole thing lifts up. Now the tiny screw at the back is right in there. You can probably see it now. I've got a tripod. Be very careful with that, because the slightest disturbance, that thing comes unhooked, and I did lose it once in the car, and thankfully did manage to find it again, which is fairly amazing. The whole thing kind of falls apart when it's out of its case, because these side supports drop out of their mounts. There's one there, one down there. It's pretty flimsy when it's not in its case. So underneath the tray, there's the ribbon cable which connects the CD player to the main unit. Now if I can do this, show you this properly, easily. That is the ribbon cable that was loose on mine. That's all the problem was, the tracking servo, and that just slides in, slots in. So I reseated all the ribbon cables, and plugged it all back together, and it seems to work. And so be careful of this ribbon cable down there, because that's pretty fragile. It doesn't like being yanked about too much. So I had my finger on that tiny screw while I was doing that. Yeah, so time to reassemble it, put all the hundreds of screws back in, and put this back in the car, and hopefully we won't have any more problems. But yeah, good luck with yours.